Okay, y'all. A couple things happened. First of all, my camera, as usual, couldn't go as long as I can. Second of all, I had a boo-boo happen on my eye that I had to fix. And I could not find these. I finally found them. Do you know where these were? And it makes me so happy to find them. These are the Face Secret dual-ended cotton applicators. And I got these at Ulta, and they are made by it says they're distributed by Arcadia. But I got these at Ulta. I think you probably could get them at the drugstore. And what they are is, I like the little case. You kind of squeeze it and pop it up. And it has little Q-tips, but they're not Q-tips like normal. They're much tighter as far as the spin on it. And they've got little tip ends. I don't know if you can see that. Little tips. And then on the other end, instead of a rounded Q-tip end like that, or cotton bud, I guess we should say, because Q-tip's a brand. So just cotton buds. It's got a flat side. So this is really good to like get under the lash or get in an area, this little pointy area, which is what I was looking for to fix this little area over here. Or was it over here? See, now I fixed it so you can't even tell where it was. But it just makes it easy if you got like my lashes blinked up into the crease. And I needed to, once I got the black off, I need to kind of blend this back out because I'd already finished my shadow. And again, you could do that with this end. So I had stuck them down in a drawer in my desk. Whatever. I do not know. I do not know why I did that. I would always keep these from now on. They're going to be right here. And guess what else I found? It was behind my little phone stand. I have a little phone stand over here. You want to see it? Y'all want to see this? Everything I do. See this little stand? My phone sits on it. Like that. So I keep that. I got that on, I think, Amazon. And it's just some willy-nilly brand. I don't know what the brand is, to be honest with you. Hold on, let me put that back. Because it's got a little hole in the middle so that you can keep your phone plugged while it's standing. I used to have one where you literally set your phone in it. Because of my cases, it never would sit quite right. So, but guess what else I found behind that? I found this. I showed y'all this on another haul video where this is when my husband got me that perfume and it came with a tote and a few samples. This Amore Pacific Time Response Eye Reserve Cream was a sample. This is a very good size sample. It's their weird little packaging where the lid's almost the whole. But you can see in here, it's probably only full to about there. And that is a good size sample for an eye cream, y'all. Usually it's a tear off the top and you get one squirt out of it. So this will last. So I set it right in front of me so I don't lose it. And I'd lost my baby size Charlotte Magic cream. And I think this is the 1.52 fluid ounces. And it's just an eye cream. And it's almost out. But it was pretty deep down in there. It was to about there. So, but this wasn't a sample. This was a small version of this that I bought. And this is a great face cream. Very moisturizing. So I've got that where I can see it right there. Actually, both of them, I can see them now. I'm going to put this right there. But I can see them. If I get mixed up, y'all say, Beth, over there. Okay. All right, so this is stage left. For you, audience, it's to the right. So stage left is to be from the stage looking out. So it's stage left. Okay. Or audience right. So I decided, after all this, y'all, I decided I'm going to have a prize for those of you who made it to part 4. Because sometimes I'll see like the big amount is on the part 1 and then it gets less and less as 4. Stay with me on these things. One person told me they felt accomplished when they got to the end of all of my videos when I do parts. Because I've gone all the way up to like part 8 before. So I think it's going to be part 4. But decide what the prize would be, because it's something that I've been meaning to make a prize forever, and I forgot and forgot and forgot. And I love this palette. Matter of fact, I may do my next tutorial be using this. And it's something you can get locally if you have an Ulta, or go online at Ulta, because it's the Ulta Beauty brand. Now, some people would say, it's Ulta's brand. This is one of the best basic eye palettes ever. It's the Gilded Gold. It's got 12 colors. I try not to mess it up. Let's see if I can take the cellophane off. Oh, I don't want to take the cellophane off, y'all, because then it won't be like brand spanking new. Can you see the colors through the cellophane? I'm going to put it angled down so you can kind of see. It's got great highlighter, great transition. It's got matte. It's got shimmers. It's got dark colors that you can use for the under the lashes, outer crease area, the outer V, I mean. Go through the brow with it over here. And it's mostly, let me just look up close. It's mostly brown tone, but this lava color is a bit of a almost like a brown plum, and then there's like a taupe. This is like the perfect warm palette. Perfect. And it's very pigmented. So, what would I say about this palette? I would say, first of all, you're going to win this. And then I thought, oh, what is another one of my all-time favorite makeup items? Hands down, one of my most used products every single day, or night, is afternoon, when I take my makeup off, is Neutrogena cleansing towelettes. And this is the one that says even waterproof mascara. It's a little line right there, because there's more than one kind, but the blue one that says even waterproof mascara, it's so easy because you peel this back, then you open the little thing, and you can just pop them out and then seal it back over to the next day. And I store them upside down so that all the moisture comes to the top of the palette. So instead of sitting it like that, I flip it over and sit it like that. So that's how it sits underneath my dressing table drawer on my little stool. I just leave it right there and pull it out every time. Every single day. Every day. I usually use one towelette for my whole face. I'll wipe down both sides. Maybe I'll do a get unready with me sometime. I'll get my whole face, besides my nose, down my neck, up in here, all my brows, my shadow and everything. And then what's left off of that, then I'll get to a cleaner portion and start doing my lashes. And I'll do it once. You just kind of go back and forth like that until the first layer comes off, because it's waterproof. And same thing on that side with another, and then I do it again one more time. And you just kind of go back and forth to make sure that the moisture is getting in there, because it definitely works at getting it off. You just got to work it in there a little bit. And it probably takes about a minute per eye just to make sure that it's all off. So hands down. So that's the first two things that you're going to get. And then the next thing you're going to get is just, it's turned into one of my favorites. It's from Country Junction. And it's goat's milk and honey body lotion. And it's in the most unusual fragrance. I got one at Christmas, so I went and got another one because I was afraid they'd run out of it. But I'm going to give up the other one. And this is in clove. So if you hate clove, you'll hate this. I have on a different lotion right now. Why did I do that? I have on my Chanel hand cream. But because it smells good. But this is handmade locally, and it's paraben free. It's made in Sonoya, Georgia, and I got it. It's so special. I got it at one of our Saturday morning markets. That's the people who make this. And you can get it, for those of you who don't win, you can get it at www.country-junction.com. And it's 4 fluid ounces, and it's in clove. And it is wonderful. It is high in protein because it's goat's milk. It's high in protein, triglycerides, natural alpha hydroxyl acids. I said it. And vitamins A, B6, B12, and E. Goat's milk helps hydrate and nourish and can bring your skin to a healthy balance, especially suited for people with sensitive skin or skin problems. And I just love this, but I'm giving it up because I do have to. So that's the other one. And then just for you to have some alone time with the Lord and journal, I'm going to give you this. I'd gotten this a while back, and I was going to put it in the winter giveaway, but I just decided to spice this little fun, quick giveaway up. And it's just a Happy Thoughts journal. It's just you go in here and you write. You can write down scriptures. You can use this for when I do my Bible devotions. You may want to take notes, write scriptures down that you want to look up afterward, or write your thoughts or questions even. It's always good to have a little journal handy. It kind of is a place for you to write down how you're feeling, what you're thinking, take notes on something important. Sometimes if I don't go to church, I always do church from home, and so I can look at the live, because our church has a live Facebook link, and I go there and I take notes for the pastor there. So, or you can do a Bible study online, or if you go to a life group or Bible study, you can just take this with you to it and write yourself some notes from your Bible studies. So, or, I mean, you can use just a little notebook for so many things. I start sometimes writing down all the products that I think I want for the next time I buy products. So, there's that. So what do you have to be able to do? You have to be able to name the 4 items that I said you have to name. You would only know that if you made it to this video. So the 4 are my base foundation, the brand, and the color. I've said it 100 times in my videos, so if you don't watch my videos enough, you'll have to go back and watch some of my videos. It is my favorite all-time foundation. I do use others, but I almost exclusively use this. I almost exclusively use the lip product. You have to be able to name the brand. The brand is so easy on both of them. And the color. I always say the name of the color when I'm using it. The third thing was the eye palette. And actually, I think in the video, the eye palette brand showed. So you'd have to make, if you don't know that particular eye palette, so you have to say the brand and that specific palette name. And so you could go look that up on the brand website, because I'm pretty sure the brand, or if you've seen my videos, you saw that brand and you know the name. And so there's that. The last one was the eyeliner. And that brand, I've said, is one of my all-time favorites for almost as long as I've been doing makeup videos. And there's only one other that I've been using a little bit lately that even compares to it, but I almost always go back to, you saw I did today when I filmed. And so you got to be able to say that one too. So it's 4 products, the brand and the specific name of that item. And again, you're going to get the Gilded Gold palette. You're going to get Neutrogena wipes to take your makeup off at night. You're going to get a wonderful hand cream, hand and body. I mean, it's something you don't have to just use on your hand. That's a very good and healthy one. And also a wonderful little journal notebook. And so I hope that you've enjoyed these. I think it's fun. We just, with this Get Ready With Me, that we turned it into a giveaway contest, and I hope you enjoy it. And then I'm going to go and now film my winter giveaway. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you again soon.